Alright, folks, this is honestly take two because I pulled a goof and we're recording for about 14 minutes before I realized that the microphone wasn't recording. But welcome back to the Experience Points podcast for the second time for us. And tonight we're having a discussion about E3 and all the things that transpired there within. And those 3 days were a whirlwind. And I'm here with my boy Blackout.
What's up?
Of course, you gotta be loud as hell anyway, but
It's in my nature.
I know it is. But brother, I got a surprise for you.
It's not a surprise anymore, but okay. What is it?
Nobody asked you, Patrice. Bam!
Oh, is this Super Mario Maker?
Bar?
Alright.
Super Mario Maker
Super Mario Maker.
3. And you see, we started off with a different stage this time.
I see.
Okay, we're gonna try to make a comprehensive stage this time. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the stage that we made earlier. I'm gonna actually put it right there, right in this area here.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and start with this. Today we're also going to talk about our top 5 games from E3 that we are very excited about and cannot wait to spend our hard-earned megabucks on. You know what? I'm actually going to keep this base. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this base, and we're gonna improve on this one here. Okay, how about that?
Sure, because this level is like a 2-year-old can make it.
I think this is actually like one of the first stages I made. So thanks, Jack.
Let's talk about that top 5 now. My number 5
Jackass.
of the E3 list of games that I can't wait to get is Borderlands 3. That's right, people. More of that crazy claptrap action. I'm talking weird now, but I am looking forward to this game.
You really are. I have no idea what's happening right now.
Actually, I was doing some weird stuff. But yeah, so Borderlands 3 is a really fun first-person shooter with a crap ton of humor. It's definitely, if you've never played Borderlands before, it's something I would recommend you try because you will have a unique experience. You will laugh. You'll have a few tears, but you'll mainly laugh all the way. It has good multiplayer aspect. Yeah, I'm just saying, try the game.
Tried to play the first Borderlands. I literally tried about 4 times, but it just like not getting to it.
Borderlands 1 is a bit harder. Like that one, you have to kind of play through it a while to get to it, and it wasn't as colorful as the part 2 and everything after that. So I understand how you might have taken. It's hard to get into Borderlands 1, but if you started at Borderlands 2, you'd just be sold like right away, I think.
Well, glad you said that because I actually downloaded for free the Handsome Collection on PS4 today.
For free? Wait, how'd you get it for free? I have to pay $14 for it. You tell me how you got that for free.
PlayStation Plus, brother. PlayStation Plus.
Son of a biscuit!
And now we fly, and we fly.
You know what? Although I done spent $14 for nothing now, and then it came out on PlayStation Plus or whatever, but it's cool. That means we can actually play the game together. I can hook you up. Me and my other friend actually figured out a way to get maximum money, so I can hook you up with some money.
That's funny.
Takes time, but yeah.
So for everyone listening, you can regard that son of a biscuit earlier. That was pretty loud. Yeah. My number 4 is a little game called. My number 5, sorry. Is a little game called Onanaki. The creators of Bravely Default and Bravely Second. Those games were definitely ahead of its time. The first one and the second one had a fast forward function, which is so helpful for those damn random encounters. The leveling up system was pretty cool too. I enjoyed the little chibi characters. For those who don't know, chibi characters are little mini knees.
They're retarded looking kitty characters. That's what he's trying to say.
Hey, we love them. We love them. Be nice. So yeah, I can't wait for it. And the premise of the game is you're a soldier and you're dealing with death, and you're using like the ghosts and the demons and the monsters to fight off the bad guys and everything. It's so much fun.
Indeed.
Oh, and as a side note, Lucky 2 is one of my most anxiety-causing bad guys in the history of Mario.
He's not too bad, even though I swear to you, I used to like go out to do that one trick in like Waterland where you get like infinite lives. But I swear after a while they like coded. I don't know how they did it. You know, this is back in the day where they didn't have like way to do patches. But I swear they patched it where every single time he just throw it right on my head later on, so that trick wouldn't work anymore.
That's funny.
But no, my anxiety damn enemy is that stupid sun.
There is a way, and I don't remember how, because I can't find them right now, but there's a way to add like those special suits. Maybe if I use an amiibo. Hold on. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see. Bam. Sweet. Donkey.
DJ. Like what?
And check this out. That's me.
Oh, what the heck?
Yes, sir.
Put a link in those videos I be seeing. Nobody care about Donkey Kong, little retard.
Yep. So I mean, a lot of people have made like custom stages for different characters, and it's so much fun.
What is that green thing right there? I kept on seeing it.
What green thing?
It was like you jumped over it. I don't know if it was like a. Oh, never mind. I know what that is. I know what that is. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a
part of the background.
Yeah. So go ahead on to your number 4.
My number 4 is Pokemon Sword and Shield, because I love Pokemon. I've always wanted to play it on the big screen, and now it's gonna happen. Like some of the new things they're gonna be able to do with this new, like, you know, having it on a big screen is gonna be amazing. And I think the multiplayer is gonna be better, even though it was already great, but it's gonna even be better now with like 4-player raid type things. And it's just so much, I think more processing power will just make it a much smoother and beautiful game. Better sound, you know, there's everything. Not saying there's anything wrong with the handhelds, but this is just something that we've all wanted to see for like over 20 years.
I'm just gonna make a side comment. I could not draw an X to save my life. What is happening right now?
I noticed. I noticed from the last time.
Hey, that didn't happen. That was a terrible, terrible X. Just doing a little shout out to the EXP podcast.
Yeah, that XP is looking kind of like somebody's like jacked up, like they got electrocuted or something like that, and just laid on the ground.
You're funny. Oh, who's coming out? Who's coming out? Bam!
Oh, don't do it.
It's happening.
Don't do it.
It's happening.
No. No.
Are you ready?
Get out of here.
Are you ready?
No.
It's happening. Oh, snap. Bam, Triforce in your face.
No, you cannot find the Triforce on the first level of a Mario stage. That is a travesty. You gotta kill a pig man to get it.
Don't be scared. I'm actually about to put some bad guys in here. I think you can like flick this. No, you can't flick the sword. Never mind. Damn it. I thought you could. Put some Goombas in there. Drop some Goombas in there. And a couple of these bad guys too. Bam.
Let's go.
Oh, there we go. Bam, sword. Nice.
Stop picking up that trap. That don't even look like a real Triforce. That looks like a damn banana Triforce.
Like that makes sense. Okay, where are we at?
I believe you're number 4.
Okay, my number 4 is Dragon Ball, Project Dragon Ball, which is basically an RPG, like an open world Dragon Ball RPG, and I've wanted one of those for so damn long. Just been waiting for people to get their freaking flying physics right, man. They took forever, but with Dragon Ball Xenoverse, they did get it right. And I know you never played it, but Dragon Ball Fighters, Man,
I really need to do that one day. I've heard like nothing but good. Like that's like a top 5 fighting game. Like it's so amazing and everything else. And I'm kind of ashamed that I never did get it. But I was going through some financial issues. I could not afford no games when that game came out.
I gotcha. But I mean, that game, the spectacle of that game was just insane. So much fun. They have these things called ultimate, no, called the dramatic finishes, and the dramatic finishes are the ones like from the show. So take for instance, if you were playing as Bardock and Frieza, and you lost to Frieza in like spectacular fashion, he would blow up the whole planet of Planet Vegeta.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Just being able to run around and fly around the world as Goku and everybody else. It's going to be amazing.
Yep.
Alright, what's your number 3, brother?
My number 3 is A3. It's Luigi's Mansion 3, people. Luigi's Mansion 3. First of all, I've always loved Luigi's Mansion, but I never played Part 2 because, I mean, I'm not like handheld races, but I did not really have the urge to play Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS. I mean, I heard it was a great game, but I just couldn't do it myself. But like, I love the first Luigi's Mansion. It was my first game I got on GameCube. That game alone was actually a good enough reason to buy the GameCube at the time. It was like the first legitimate Luigi game that like he was the star and it actually came out good, and I just feel that that's like his role. Like he was great in that. And so yeah, I mean, and just some of the new stuff they're doing, like with the new like moves like slamming the ghost on the ground and the new power ups or whatever you want to call them, abilities. It just looks like it's gonna be great, and the graphics look amazing.
It does look amazing, and there was a lot of people who were very happy to see Luigi get his very own game. And well, I mean, I think he had one before, didn't he? I thought he had one before.
What, Luigi? I mean, he was the star of games like Mario was Missing, which was like, I never played it, but I know it was like I think it was kind of like an RPG-ish, not really an RPG, more like a puzzle game or something like. I don't know what the heck Mario was Missing is, but I know like I think Luigi was the main character in that game, and there was like some other bootleg games, but no, Luigi's Mansion is really his first true game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so my number 3, and it's not going to surprise too many of you, is Watch Dogs 3 Legions. Not nice. Legions, Legion.
Legion! Like
game called Watch Dog Legions would be an issue. But yeah, I love the first Watch Dogs. It took place in Chicago. I know you didn't play it.
I owned it and I was going to play it, but I don't know why I didn't play that game. I was really looking forward to playing that game too, but it's one of my many unopened treasures.
I got you. But yeah, and the second one took place in San Francisco, and I was a little leery about it, but that game was hilarious. The gadgets in that game was insanely fun, and I love playing the multiplayer online. That was a lot of fun too.
Nice.
Hello, darling.
There we go. So yeah, so this new game with the possible physics of being able to take over any character in the game, that blows my mind. And when I see stuff like that, I think of the innovation that games like Nintendo brings. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo has always bring great innovation to the games, and for Ubisoft to do something like this is going to be mind blowing to me.
Yeah, I was quite surprised at that. I mean, it was pretty cool. I had put that on my honorable mentions too.
All right, brother, what you got for your number 2?
My number 2? Okay, here we go. Drum roll, please. No, my number 2 is Trials of Mana. Now, I don't know which version.
Oh, really?
I could also say it would be the collection of mana,
I'm actually
but
surprised by that.
no, don't be surprised. Look, Secret of Mana was legitimately the first actual RPG that I played all the way through. It was my first game. Like, it's what kind of got me into playing RPGs.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have no idea why I'm playing this Cat Peach right now. Let's see if this is still Donkey Kong. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright, go ahead, continue.
So, anyways, yes, as I was saying, like, Secret of Mana was my very first RPG I ever really played all the way through, and it's really what sold me into loving RPGs. They had a great story and everything. And then, like, I think it was in Game Pro magazine, because back in the day, you know, everybody used to have like 2 or 3 magazine subscriptions. So they had a freaking big preview of Secret of Mana 2. And I'm like, oh, I can't wait for this game. And I'm waiting. Years later, where'd the game go? Then I find out it got canceled in the U.S. It came out of Japan, but it never came out in America, and I was very disappointed about that. They did make a very good fan mod version of it, which was good, but like I've never really been much for mods in the first place, and I was like, I'll just wait until they finally decided to bring it over. And so then finally, when E3 they showed that. I mean, I was happy that they had the remastered one, but man, then when they showed the collection of Mana, I lost it right there. So it's like I don't know which one I'm actually looking forward to, but definitely I'm gonna be playing me some Trials of Mana in the near future.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, when I first got my Switch and I learned that you can hack the system and you can actually play like games from Japan that were released earlier than the U.S. versions. I tried so hard to get uh, the Trials of Mana because it's been out for
Yeah,
Japan.
oh, that collection came out like 2 years ago, and that's what really I was like. Right at that moment, I was like, they have to bring this out to America. Like, it took them like two
Exactly, and
years,
I just
but
been
they finally got it done. I was like, man.
ah, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for that to come out, but it's finally coming. So as soon as I get a little extra change, I'm gonna hook it up, and I'm definitely gonna play Trials of Mana first because the first one, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's good, but it's like Game Boy and black and white, so
Oh,
I'll say
basically Final Fantasy Adventures. Although I was doing some more reading because I never played that one either, but I know exactly how you feel. But basically, they actually have a remastered version of that game too. It's called Adventures of Mana. It came out on Android, iOS, and I believe it came out on PSP or Vita, one of those things.
huh. Let's see.
But yeah, I know what you mean. Like I've always wanted to play that one, but I was kind of like, is it gonna really be the same thing? I mean, in comparison to what Secret of Mana was like,
Yeah,
but it does look interesting. Don't get me wrong on that.
yeah, it's definitely gonna be good because the remake to Secret of Mana, a lot of people didn't like it. They said it wasn't good.
I'll tell you because I'll be doing a new game plus on that in the near future.
Please do, now that you can. Yeah.
Well, I could always do a new game plus on that one since it's actually on the PlayStation 4.
Okay, let's put a Bowser here. Okay, what are we on? Number two?
Number 2. Oh wait, is it your number 2? Yeah, your number 2. Yes.
Number two. My number two. Let me get to it.
You gotta store it in that brain matter, bro.
Is the sequel to The Breath of the Wild.
That's a good one. See, I didn't want to say that because 2 reasons. One, internet, don't send me like hate mail and bombs and stuff. I haven't beaten Breath of the Wild yet. That was another one of those games where I was really low on funds. I couldn't even afford a Switch the year it came out, and then I've just been so backlogged on other stuff. I haven't really gotten a chance to finish it yet. I mean, I've been playing it, and it's a great game. I just haven't had a chance to finish it yet. So please don't send me paper bombs, ninja bombs, whatever kind of bombs. I'm gonna beat it in the near future, I promise. But that's the main reason I didn't want to put it on my list. And 2, it really didn't show anything. I mean, I don't even. As far as I can tell, that looked like it was just like Breath of the Wild 1. I mean, I haven't played Breath of the Wild that far enough to know, but it seemed like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, man, I played the game, and I definitely put. It took me a full month of playing straight well, of course, not straight for a month, but it took me a full month to get to the point where I wanted to um, go and beat the game. I've seen people do it from the very, very start, which is insane. Um, but there's still so much that's in the game that I need to discover and need to explore and need to find, and there's a lot of shrines left I haven't even got to yet. But the gameplay and the mechanics and the graphics of the game was just insanely gorgeous, and I enjoyed exploring every inch of that world. And every time I turned around, there was something new. Like I'd be going for a story mission, and literally on the way there, which was probably like 5 minutes or whatever to travel there, I would come across 6 or 7 other things that caught my eye, and that was one of the most beautiful things about Breath of the Wild is the actual adventure aspect of it, and it felt like a true Zelda adventure game.
Yeah, I agree with you completely there. Like, man, because like I've probably gotten like 20 hours, at least 20 or 30 hours, maybe 40 hours in that game. Yet in terms of story, I've barely scratched the surface. Like, I got off that little first plateau area, but and I went to like the certain village. But other than that, I've just been like exploring things. I've done so many trials already and found like so many like just things, other aspects of the game.
Look what I got.
Oh Lord.
It's a beautiful thing. That's actually one of my favorite power-ups in the entire game is this damn frog suit. Like insane. Okay, well, what's your are we on your number 2 or number 1?
I believe it'd be my number one.
Okay, I'm pretty sure our number 1's exactly the same.
I think they are too, but Final Fantasy VII Remake.
That's right. That is right, man. That's it's gonna be so good. The freaking nostalgia factor alone is just gonna be crazy. Oh, got the donkey suit earlier. I heard somebody say that you dirty. I heard somebody say that this is just the first episode.
Yeah, I've heard that too. They said this one's gonna probably just mainly be in Midgar.
Yes, and that's exactly what it is.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves
it's the
Avalanche.
story of Midgar, and they said that they expanded it so much that they had to have 2 Blu-ray discs.
For saving my life.
Oh crap! That's how much
You think he's a keeper?
the story got expanded through the cinematics, through that damn cat. Actually,
Oh,
you do.
stupid.
Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without
Yeah, and just
sacrifice.
through all the stuff that they added just to make it, more modern and just had to go to 2 discs. So my question is, I wonder how many episodes they're gonna have, and more importantly, how long is it gonna take for each one to come out? Now, I wouldn't mind waiting a year for each one. Maybe no.
Have you been a good
I'm
girl?
lying. I would. I wouldn't mind waiting 6 months.
Why you say that? Oh, well, you mean between the episodes? I don't want to wait, damn it. I want to wait no time. I'm very mad that it isn't coming out all at once, but I'll deal with a 3-month layback.
You're funny. Exit. Let's go ahead and save this stage. Exactly. So, all right. So you are now a little bit more excited for Mario Maker, yeah?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Good, good. How do I go back? Go back. All right. Well, I'll try to figure out how to get the flip out of here. This has been, there we go, the Experience Points podcast, and this has been a discussion of E3 and the little surprise Mario Maker stage. Holy crap, look at this one. This is the one I was telling you about. Like, how the hell are you supposed to beat this damn thing? There we go. And that's the cool thing about this. Damn it. you can't
You can't upload it unless you beat it. I do know that.
Exactly.
So you can't just put no hell level on there. If you can't beat it, then you ain't gonna be able to put a torture people.
Exactly. All right, folks, this has been fun. We've had a great time. Don't forget, Eric, to let them know what they got to do.
Level up.
Keep on leveling up, bruh. I'm gonna take out these guys. Damn it! Run! Run!